It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Niners and the Bucks. And it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Tampa. To return is Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield.
Good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. If he continues to play up to his potential, this team's going to be tough to beat.
And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. Second and 7. They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. He'll turn this into a gain to 3rd down. They send Godwin in motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. One of the tight ends in motion right. A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Initially, this is a really good job by the quarterback. He's able to escape the initial pressure in the pocket by getting outside and extending the play, but this is one of those when he gets to the sideline, his offensive line is going to be looking at him side-eyed saying, hey, buddy, throw the ball out of bounds, because that sack, that goes on us.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And that'll be a pickup of 3. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing is Baker. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really 2 types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. To the goal line and in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted 1st overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Purdy now on 2nd down. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's Purdy again. Open man is Jennings. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Purdy gonna put it up again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This one from 49. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners are on the board. It's 7-3. Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. This one on target to Godwin. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They send Evans in motion. On 1st down is Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a 3-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I could break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Sending a receiver right. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. A give. This is Irving. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll put a receiver in motion right. On 2nd down, Baker. Quick throw here is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Here's Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. Stopped at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And the running back just has nowhere to go. There is no crease. There is no seam. You got to give credit. That defensive line overwhelmed the offensive line, and that went a long way to forcing that 4th down stop.
The 49ers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll stick with him again. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line.
So anytime you find yourself in a backed-up situation like this, Mike, there's 2 goals. You want to pick up 2 first downs, and then after that, of course, you want to go down and score. So first objective is complete. Let's see if they can pick up another.
So after 1, the Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Really nice footwork here with a little tightrope action along the sideline. But this is all about the pass leading him a little too far out of bounds, and he's unable to secure the catch.
So on 4th down, the Aussie Mitch Wishnowski out to punt. Trey Palmer deep for Tampa Bay. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Bucs offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. They motion a receiver right. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. And it's 4th down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt. Back deep for the Niners, Jacob Cowing. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
And for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off, hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands, I can do some things.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He bought all the time he could, but he's looking down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense about ready to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now the handoff, it's Irvin. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Irvin. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Irvin's got a 1st down, still going. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Now Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. They send Evans in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. They'll run with Irving. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. .21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Now Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers go out to a 10-3 lead. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The 49ers offense ready for this next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. To the right side and incomplete. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
On comes the punter now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. Baker Mayfield and the BUCS ready to get back to work. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Irving. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They send Evans in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. One of the tight ends motions right. To throw is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. They send Godwin in motion. Throwing is Baker. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they have the 1st down. So they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10. Here's Irving. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here comes Otten in motion. Right back to Irving. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Hurry! 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing is Mayfield. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Mayfield. He's going to keep, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers move out in front by the score of 17-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Niners offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts. From the gun, it's Purdy. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Finding his tight end, Farrell. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Buccaneers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Baker to throw. This one caught left side by Evans. So we're at halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers are in the lead as we toss it an hour or so east to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman standing by for the EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. We saw a strong first half out of the former Heisman Trophy winner, Baker Mayfield. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Running left, it's McCaffrey. McCaffrey, 1st down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge, and then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up 1st and goal.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Purdy. He runs, and he will score. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. Here's Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
They go play action with Mayfield. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Second and a yard. Here comes Otten in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Here's 3rd and 2. Now Mayfield. Quickly to the outside and complete. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. So Chase McLaughlin will come in and they'll try a field goal. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. The Niners offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Receiver in motion, going right. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. They'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. On the zone read, a give to Garendo. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll try and get there on the ground. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. A handoff as they try to run it here. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown, in time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They send Evans in motion. On first down is Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. He'll get this out to the left flat.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now a 3rd and 2. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. A give. This is Irving. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36. Mayfield to throw. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
You can see this quarterback, he has a lot of confidence in his legs as he escapes the pocket to extend these plays downfield, but let's give credit to the defensive front. They continued to pursue, and they were able to take him down behind the line for a sack.
Second and 11. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. The lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Throwing is Baker. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. Now Mayfield. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Field goals and takeaways. That's the 2 goals anytime a defense finds themselves in a goal-to-go situation. Now after that 1st down sack, I think the odds are a little bit more in their favor. Can they hold up here on 2nd and 3rd down? And if they can make the offense settle for 3, man, that's a huge win for this defense.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Here comes Otten in motion. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. To throw is Mayfield. Taking up, and he will get into the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Buccaneers. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bucs will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. 49ers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Purdy gonna give this to Garendo. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Really nice job by this running back here, Mike. I don't think this play was blocked particularly well. I think it was a combination of his patience and then his speed around the left side to not only pick up the 1st down, but pick up good yardage while he was at it.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. So Kittle comes in motion. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Garenda. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll run. Here's Garenda.
It's one thing if you don't get the ball in the end zone, but it's another to lose this many yards. And I think now for this offense and this play caller, they've got to reevaluate their approach down here in tight.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, there's nothing like a quarterback who can take a play that's not in the playbook and bring it to life and bring it to the end zone for a touchdown.
These are the most difficult plays for a defense to defend because you think you do everything right. You have all the receivers covered. You're able to force the quarterback off his initial spot, but sometimes you just can't teach athlete, Mike. And in this case, he said, all right, there's nowhere to go with the ball. I'm just going to tuck it and do it myself.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Second down and 3. Here's Irving, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. He'll get this out wide. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. Important punt here in this tie game late. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. They'll try again here, second and 10. To throw, it's Purdy. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Purdy to throw. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. So Kittle comes in motion. On second down, Purdy. Off he goes. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16. Two minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. It is 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now, 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. Baker to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. That's a 1st down. Now Mayfield. That's his tight end, Otten. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Slot receiver headed right. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd down. Throwing is Baker. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. Mayfield to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.